Hi there, how are you doing this week? I hope you are doing well. Today, let's keep going with our journey through Poor Charlie's Almanack. We are now on Lecture 11, which talks about human misjudgment. Charlie Munger gives us a list of 25 common causes that explain why people make irrational decisions. Today, we'll cover 3 of them: the Inconsistency-Avoidance Tendency, the Curiosity Tendency, and the Kantian Fairness Tendency. 1. Inconsistency-Avoidance Tendency. So, what does that mean? Basically, our brains don't like change. To save energy, the mind resists making adjustments. And that's why habits, good or bad, are so hard to break. Think about it. How many bad habits have you truly gotten rid of? For most people, the list is not very long, but almost everyone can name habits they have kept for years, even though they know they are not good for them. That's the power of inconsistency avoidance. Charles Dickens captured this idea perfectly through a character who said, "I wear the chain I forged in life. Those chains are simply our habit, light at first, but heavy and unbreakable over time." Benjamin Franklin once said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." It's much easier to prevent a bad habit than to try and change it later. So, why do our brain resist change so strongly? Well, there are a few possible reasons. 1. For our early ancestors, making quick decisions was key to survive. 2. Consistency helps people cooperate in groups. Imagine if everyone kept changing their mind all the time, working together would be impossible. 3. From the invention of writing to today's complex society, evolution hasn't had enough time to adapt our brain differently. But here's the problem. When avoid doubt and resist change combine, we make a lot of bad judgment. You have probably met people who cling to outdated beliefs their whole lives, even when faced with strong evidence against them. So, how can we fight our own inconsistency avoidance tendency? Here are some practical tips. 1. Admit mistake. Remind yourself changing your mind isn't weakness, it's growth. 2. Think in counter-arguments. Ask, if I'm wrong, why might that be true? 3. Detach from your ego. Your words doesn't equal your opinions. Changing your view doesn't mean you have less smart. It shows you are learning. 4. Use external check. Find a devil's advocate to challenge your idea. Write down decisions so your future self can review them. 5. Practice flexibility. Read opposing views. Try new routine, even small ones, like changes what you eat or the route you walk. 2. Curiosity tendency. Now, let's move to something more uplifting, curiosity. Humans are naturally curious, and compared to the other animals, our curiosity is off the chart. It's one of the main drivers of progress and knowledge. For example, ancient Athens and Alexandria thrived because of their curiosity, which pushed advance in math and science. Meanwhile, Rome focused more on practical engineering, roads, aqueducts, mining. So, how can we boost our own curiosity today? Here are some ideas. 1. Ask questions. Don't just accept surface answers. Keep asking why. A simple trick: write down 3 why questions every day. Toyota even has a method called the 5 whys. They ask why 5 times to trace a problem to its root cause. 2. Embrace uncertainty. Don't rush to an answer. Let yourself stay in the I don't know yet space. 3. Seek novelty. Travel to new places. Try different foods. Meet people outside your usual circle. New experience naturally spark curiosity. 4. Keep a child mindset. Kids find wonders in everything. As adults, we lose that. Try writing a discovery diary where you note 1 new thing each day. 5. Think across fields. Curiosity thrives at the edges of different subjects. Munger himself mixed psychology, economics, and law to form wisdom. 6. Hold back judgment. Instead of saying, that's boring or that's useless, wait. Explore first, judge later. Curiosity not only keeps learning alive long after school, it also makes life more fun. 3. Kantian Fairness Tendency. The last tendency for today is about fairness. Immanuel Kant was famous for the categorical imperative, which is basically a fancy way of saying, follow rule that you want everyone else to follow too. You see this in a small everyday ways. On a one-lane bridge with no traffic lights, people often take turns without being told. Or when you let someone cut in front of you in traffic because you hope others would do the same for you one day. Fairness is deeply wired into human nature. When we see unfairness, like someone cheating in the deal, we get upset. When we feel rules unfair, we push back. This fairness instinct helps societies work, but it's not always perfect. Sometimes insisting on strict fairness hurts efficiency. Imagine if resources always had to be divided exactly equally, no matter what. That might kill creativity and productivity. Still, fairness has shaped history. For example, the abolition of slavery around the world was largely driven by this human demand for fairness. Leaders like Sun Yat-sen in China also built political reform around fairness, using it to unite people under shared ideals. That's it for today's episode. What did you think? Did something here spark an idea for you? Maybe you can practice one of these tendencies this week, like asking more questions or challenging one old belief. And as always, I wish you wisdom in your financial journey and a life that's happy and full. Take care and see you next time.